What's up, gaming heroes, and welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. Today, I'm going to show you how to make your first 100,000 gold with tailoring and enchanting. It's pretty easy. You guys are going to have a good time watching this video. Now, this is my posting character, so this is the character that holds some of my gold right now, and it's got 1.3 million gold, which isn't a huge sum of money, but it's a pretty good sum of money. But as you can see on the auction house, we have just over 10 million gold worth of crafted items. I craft a lot of different items, and I post every single one of them to the auction house from one character. Now, these are multiple different professions, but any that are particularly really good, they get recrafted effectively. So when I say I go to, say, let's just open alchemy as an example, change it to TSM, and then let's just do a quick restock. I can actually choose what I'm going to restock here. I would just select tailoring and enchanting. And if we were to restock just like so, we would then be given a whole list of various things that we need to basically buy in order to craft these items. Now, if you go to the little funny circle with the eye inside here, this will actually tell you how much your crafting costs will be. So it's saying my crafting cost will be 30,000 gold. My estimated profit from this 30,000 gold is going to be around about 872,000. Now, I know that that isn't exactly the realistic value. It's more than likely closer to 400,000 gold, but nevertheless, that's still really good profit. Now, the way I've got my TSM strings set up is to effectively just craft the most profitable items. Now, anything worth basically good profit, it will craft. Anything not worth good profit and won't sell, it won't craft. And it's the same for enchanting. Now, the thing is about enchanting, you can't quite do the same thing that you can with tailoring, where you set it, say, to like 1,000 gold minimum profit. So that's what I do for like tailoring. Typical like transmog items, I will say, look, I want a minimum of 1,000 gold profit or don't craft it. That's what I'll do. But with enchanting, you can't quite do that, because when you open up enchants on the auction house, let's just change to the WoW UI, and we go to item enchantments, just the majority of enchants that aren't Dragonflight are all less than 1,000 gold. But here's the caveat. They sell really quickly. So you can craft a lot more of them, a lot easier for your profit to come in. So what's the point in crafting one thing that takes 1 week to sell and only getting 1,000 gold profit, when you can make 7 things that give you, I don't know, like 500 gold profit each, and you can sell 7 a week? That is perfect. So what we aim for with enchanting is selling a little bit more at slightly lower profits to get basically that much more gold rolling in. With tailoring, it's not quite like that as much, because it's a lot of old transmog items. As you can see here, if we just look here, as an example, you can see right here, a lot of this stuff, like the core fellcloth bag, 4,200 gold, 9,300. It's not huge profit, but it's good profit. But this stuff does take time to sell. It doesn't sell overnight. It does definitely sell. It just takes some time to do so. And the majority of the stuff I've been selling for years and years. And I've worked out that the majority of crafted transmog do sell. It just takes a lot of time to sell. You've got to be consistent. You're going to post every day forever and ever and ever. So say you're looking to get started with crafting transmog. Where do you get started? Well, first is first, you need to learn the profession, i.e. tailoring or enchanting. So I'm going to switch my character, which is a tailoring and enchanting character. Now, for anyone that's like basically skipping ahead in this video and just wants to know how can you get my TSM strings yourself, you can very simply come over to gaminghero.io, sign up and become a member, and then you get access to all my TSM crafting guides, and you can just basically get all my strings right here. We've got guides, we've got all the TSM strings, we've got everything you might need to get started. Just literally press copy and you paste it into your Dragonflight TSM, and you can literally just import there, paste it in, and it will give you absolutely everything you might need. Now, let's just have a little look now at our tailoring. Now, say you don't want to become a member today, but you might be interested at a later point. No problem. To make yourself a fresh TSM group for tailoring, it's really simple. You see this button just here in TSM, right next to the search button. You just got to open up your tailoring right? Let's just switch it to the World of Warcraft UI. Right, there you go. Now you just have to change to TSM right here. So press TSM4. Then once you get into this screen, you go to the search and then you press create profession group. Once you create profession group, this will create basically a blank template in here, which will be called tailoring. And then you can edit the group and the operations and all the crazy things like that I've already done for you, basically, if you had the TSM strings directly. Now, let's suppose you've done this. At this point, this is where you're going to want to start looking at collecting some specific high value recipes. Now, why do you want to do this? Well, because the basic stuff you can just learn from basically the trainer, everyone's crafting that. So it's not going to be that profitable. You need to go out into the world and play the game and actually get some of those stuff that other people don't have. So all you do is get an awesome add-on called All of the Things. Now, All the Things, the add-on, will actually show you here this awesome box on the side here, and it will tell you what you are missing from your tailoring. Now, from this, you can then go through various dungeons. You can go kill various rares across the world. You can go to various raids, instances, and just keep killing the same bosses until you get quite rare, basically, things to craft. So in this instance, say I wanted to craft this pattern of the robe of the void, I would need to go to the Scholomance instance, which is over in Plaguelands, and I would need to kill Dark Master Gandling, and then I would effectively be able to get this awesome pattern robe of the void, and this would basically sell on the auction house if I were to craft it. And that's how I'd make profit. Very simply, just keep looking through, finding all the various different things that I could potentially farm, and I would do that. Now, you can always go to the auction house as well and just search for those really cheap recipes, which is also a really, really good way of doing it. So let's just search tailoring, search, and then you can just go through and actually look at all the various different things that you want. Now, one thing I did when I started is I actually changed the price to cheapest to most expensive. And I just went through the cheapest possible recipes and I learned all the cheapest recipes and I went up and up and up and up and up. I spent probably about 100,000 gold just learning brand new recipes, as learning those first recipes will be a great shout. But do be warned, a lot of these recipes sold in the auction house can actually be bought from vendors as well, which is why it's a really good idea to check out all the things. For example, you can see here in Undercity and Ironforge, this is sold at a vendor and it's sold for like, I think 100 gold or something like that. And you can actually just buy it there instead of getting it from the auction house. So get all the things that will really help get you set up. Now, some of the specific vendors are quite difficult to get to. For example, there is one in Blackrock Depths. In Blackrock Mountain, you can actually travel down the chain and through into the instance, which is called Blackrock Depths. And once you're in there, you can actually work your way through the dungeon eventually until you get to the bar where all the Dark Iron Dwarves are drunkenly fighting each other and having a laugh, you know. And there is a vendor there that you can speak to and trade various different items that you can gain from the Blackrock Mountain dungeons and raids and things of that nature. And you can trade items with them to gain reputation with the Thorium Brotherhood. Now, with the Thorium Brotherhood, you can then trade to get really awesome items that you can craft and make tons of gold. I believe an example would be these Flare Core Mantle. I'm pretty sure I got that from the Blackrock Depths vendor. And then I'm pretty certain I also got this from there as well, which is another really awesome item that you can craft and just sell on the auction house. It's got a pretty good sale rate. Again, this stuff works just really, really well. Another one is the Bloodvine Vest, which you can get from over in Zul'Gurub. Over in the Stranglethorn Vale, you can actually do the Zul'Gurub unlock. Now, if you don't know how to do that, don't worry, I got you covered. Heading over to our recipe guides, we can actually see we have a unlock the ancient Zul'Gurub patterns. And this is actually a guide that will teach you how to unlock all of the patterns and how to actually farm them to make a lot of gold as well. This will talk you through the entire thing. And there's even a special video to accompany you and help you with it. It's also got a special TSM group for the troll strings and the coins and everything like that. So that will really, really help you. if you are interested. I believe that's even a free guide, actually. So you can check that out if you go to gamerhero.io and just look up the various free guides. There's a lot there for people to basically get their teeth into, get making gold. But the simplicity of it is the more ults you get doing the Zul'Gurub daily, going around the instance and killing all the trolls, you'll get loads of coins, and you can use those coins to basically barter and buy certain recipes from Zul'Gurub. You can do something similar with the Scholomance / Naxxramas situation. It's really, really cool and quite formidable. But yeah, that's how you will make your first 100,000 gold with TSM, tailoring, and enchanting. It's super simple, super quick, and super easy. If you've got any questions, I am at your disposal, my friends. I've been playing this game for 19 years. Come on, talk to me. Ask a question in the comment section below. I will happily help you. And if you want to get in touch with any of the other gaming heroes who are part of the gamerhero.io website, then feel free to join the Discord, where we all basically communicate and share awesome gold making strategies with each other in Discord all the time. It's like a family in there. We have a blast. So thanks so much for watching, and you have a lovely day. This is Erosium,